Dear guests, welcome to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport, Terminal 2, Mumbai.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the vlog. It's been 6 months since I've been on a bike. It's gonna take some time to come back into practice. And if you're wondering why all of a sudden the language has changed from Hindi, Marathi to English, it's because over 6 months I've made a lot of friends who don't understand Hindi or Marathi, and I'm too lazy to subtitle everything. So henceforth, English is gonna be a primary language for the vlog. It's just gonna be a short joyride, or more like a getting into the practice ride, because, well, it's been, as I said, 6 months that I haven't been on the road, and it's Indian roads, so feels nice. So just the mirrors a little. The device I'm using right now to record this ride is the new Insta360 X4. Just got it maybe 3 months back. So just the mirrors. Okay, let's see. It feels very different, to be honest with you. I haven't been on the streets. I'm recording the audio through my intercoms using the Blue Yamaha C30, which means I cannot connect my phone to it to listen to music, which is fine. Not that big on music anyways while riding, but I think I can still connect to the intercom mesh without the app interface manually. Well, I don't use the app anyways for that much. Just gonna go around the house. We had elections recently and the result was out yesterday. That's the whole reason I'm looking out for the cops. Should not be an issue. All my papers are clear. My license is still valid. But it's India, so you need to be on a lookout all the time. Well, that's how you know you're back home, because people and hygiene are two very opposite ends of the same line. Gaining the confidence back. For those all new to the channel who don't know what I'm riding, it's the 2023 Yamaha R15M. Comes with a traction control, quick shifter. It's a 155cc engine, liquid cooled, with something called as VVA, variable valve actuator, which gives me a little bit of boost by changing the valve timing after I cross 7,300 RPM. Ooh, miss this feeling. Dual channel ABS, still rocking it. Oh, how much I've missed this feeling. The other reason of vlogging in English again is friends, yes. Few people that I really care about I know will be watching this, so whom I had to leave behind on the ships, because ship life, you get used to people, you make friends, you make family, and well, so this is how I can keep them updated about me being alive on my bike at least. Let him go. Today is a Sunday. There should not be that much traffic on the road. It's the new... Well, I am not that good with cars to start with. Bikes, yes. Cars, but we all can appreciate a good car. And don't be surprised if you don't see helmets on people, because where I come from scared the living hell out of me with his big knife thingy. As I was saying, where I come from, people are not that big on the helmet part. Just because I wear one, I might land up in trouble faster than them with the cops. We're gonna try and do some short vlogs here and there, getting inspired by Mr. Anurag Salgaonkar to do daily vlogs, daily observations. But I know my consistency is not going to be daily, because I am lazy, as I said. But yeah, there's a big ride coming up. I need to get ready for that, need to get used to riding in general. Just got this helmet cleaned. It was in the cupboard for 6 months doing nothing. Got my jacket wiped, sanitized, and my pants, yes, which are still drying out in the sun for a bit. Need to get back into the zone, need to get back into the suit. Bless you, buddy. So where I come from is Vasai. That's what it looks like. You can also call it mini Goa if you want to. It's not just a getting back on road ride, it's also a ride to check my audio setup. If the audio with Bluetooth is smooth, I don't need to get a wireless mic anytime soon, hopefully. Also, I'll check the battery life. I do have the original batteries. I'm also using the 2 third-party ones, which I don't trust so much with waterproofing for sure. Kids, don't do this move. Very bad move. This shirt, the tropical ones. I am not that big fan of tropical shirts. I've gotten into wearing them lately. This one is a gift from Mr. Abhishek Kamble. It's a very dear friend of mine. He's still back on ship. Man, I'm gonna miss this guy so much. My roommate Akhilesh is still traveling, I guess, because he has a 36-hour travel. He had his first flight to Doha, which was like 14 hours. Then he did 8.5 hours to South Africa, and now from there he's going to go to Mauritius for like 3 hours, I guess, of flight. And then he had a 10 hours layover, I guess, altogether 6 hours and 4 hours, yeah. We're going to text him later and check on him. If I remember, that is. I am pretty lazy and forgetful. 6 months went by. Trust me, sometimes you don't realize how fast the time goes. That in the same 6 months, my last 2 months were very, very much fun. I met some new friends, which I obviously miss at the moment. Come on. That's a cab actually. They trust the Google Maps and then they land up in a place like this where they are unknown. It's like a what do you call this? It's like a maze. If you don't know how to, if you haven't been here before, you're gonna be stuck, you're gonna be lost. Let's go this way. Let's take a very different route. There we go. Sunglasses on. I'm also testing out the 360 clamp because my mirrors are a little different than what it's designed for. It's pretty tight when I put it on, but we'll see the footage and we'll decide if it's safe to be mounted there or do I need to reconsider. Well, actually I'm falling in love with the 360 format because it's convenient to start with, and if it's going to be this convenient with my helmet mic, I might just get a cheap intercom just for the heck of Bluetooth mic if the audio quality is actually good. But I am interested in investing on a 360, what do you call this, man I forgot, a DJI mic 2 which has a lapel that can go in the helmet. But if this Bluetooth thingy sounds good, I might push that plan to after the next contract, which I don't know when it is gonna be, but it should be up soon. I've been in the US market for 3 years now, almost 3 years with the company as well. I'd like to go to Europe or maybe Asia. If you haven't been riding in India, you need to be very vigilant. It feels a little different, my bike. Maybe it's because I haven't been on a bike for a long time, or maybe I just need to get it serviced. Yes, I do need to get it serviced. I'm gonna take it there tomorrow because I could have taken it today, but then I'm gonna blame that on jet lag, which I don't feel so much because I haven't slept lately a lot. I have been partying with my friends, and well, at this point you can't call them friends, they're family to me. I dearly and deeply care about them a lot. So I've been partying with them, making memories, taking as much time as I can, spending it with them, because I don't know when I'm going to see them again, which is heartbreaking, yes. Motivating in a sense that I need to make enough money so I can go and see them. Well, they're from around the world, so horn buddy next time. I should have too. But yes, I'm still getting used to coming back on Indian roads. Let's see if I still got what it takes to drive in the narrow streets of Vasai. I've learned driving in the streets itself, so it's not like I'm gonna forget, but 6 months of non-riding. Let's see. Oh, and my 360 has been continuously recording me since I've left home. Need to pay more attention to the roads. Today is Sunday. Most of the things are going to be closed. I'm just going to chill out. The streets are very unpredictable when it comes to kids, because you'll just have a random kid run in front of your bike and you'll be responsible for it. So being vigilant, keeping my eyes. When did this happen? This was not here 6 months back. Yeah, and well, chicken, kids, chickens, cattle, so many things might just show up. As I was saying, cattles. It's a perfect balance of modern buildings and huts. Now that we have decided to go down the nostalgia lane, let's go and see what's up with my school. Well, I am scared of street dogs. Not scared in the sense that I'm scared of dogs, but when you're on a bike, a street dog is not your friend, even if you feed him. My first ever accident happened because I was trying to save the street dog. I was pretty lucky that I survived that one. It was this bike itself. It's a good thing I had insurance because it wasn't even like a month. I think it was a month. It was a brand new bike. I was going on a ride with some friends early morning, like 6:30, and now this guy has a bigger bike than me. He has a Dominar 400. So the bigger the bike, the louder it gets, and especially if it's a tourer. Yeah, and we had another bike with us, the KTM 390 with a modified exhaust, which made even more noise. So those dogs decided to chase the 390, and when they couldn't chase him, they got scared of the 400, so they started running back, and I was the one heading on to them. I saved 3 of them, but the last 2, well, first one just went under the front tire, giving me airtime, and the second one set my balance off because he dashed on my rear wheel, and I had 2 options: either go face planting or sleep on the road. Well, I choose sleeping on the road. The only damage I took for the most part was the bike. Yes, the bike was damaged, but I took a little damage to my left leg. Lucky thing I was wearing riding pants. I was in full gear, which I am not at the moment. I'm just in my helmet because I am going around very locally. But usually I would have a jacket and the pants on because, yeah, well, this is the streets near my school. This is where I've been, not grown up, but I've been through the streets a lot during my school. As I was saying, so I decided to sleep on the road, and I went bike. Whoa, my bike went buddy one side, I went the other way. The only damage that I took was on my pants. I was small tear, but yeah, my body was in shock, so I was in pain for at least 2-3 days. I had a big hematoma on my head. I looked like a fish. What's the fish called? A flauron? I don't know how to call that fish. I'm not that good with aquatic life. Man, it was scary. Since then, I've encountered a lot of street dogs, but I tend to have my brakes engaged as soon as I see a street dog, as soon as I see any street dog approaching or even in my sight, because I don't trust them at all. Now, don't get me wrong, I love dogs. I have pets myself, but street dogs are in a complete different zone, a complete different level of their own. Ooh, felt the ABS kicking in right there. My school is right next to 2 graveyards. This one and that one. Well, this used to be my school. They demolished and built a new one again. It's still called the St. Anthony's Convent. It looks very different than what it used to be. That one is my school as well. Yes, it's the same school, just two different buildings on two sides. Then there is another building back and another building. In total there are like 4 or 5 buildings around. So you see this one? That used to be my 10th grade class. I was the school head boy. I don't know how I landed that position, but yeah, it's the school head boy. Oh, you'll find a lot of RCs on street. Things have changed, but not as much. Well, I did see a FZ for rent in Bermuda, but yeah, Bermuda Triangle, yeah, exactly. You didn't hear me wrong. I was in Bermuda for almost 3.5 months. Speed breaker. Now this is where I'm from. This is home. But we're gonna go to Granny's place. Zoomies. She needs to go to the workshop. She needs to be serviced. That is what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to get the sweetheart serviced. (101°C). No wonder all the fans are turned on. That's for today. For coming back on bikes. If I go anywhere else in the evening, I'll record that and add it to it, or else this is gonna be it for now. Well, so make it official, we're gonna get back into motovlogging in English, because I'm not gonna subtitle. I'm very lazy with subtitling, and this is for you guys who are watching me from back on the ships and whenever you're going on your vacation. I'm doing this in English for you, so I still stay connected with you, and you know that I haven't died here on the bike for being careless and lazy, but I miss all of you guys back there. So take care until next time.